What's up, boys and girls? Back to you here with another video. Excited for the upcoming basketball season, so I decided to make a video about potential sleepers to get potentially before the NBA season opens up, and their upside. And a lot of this I did take into factor their current market prices, because if they don't cost much and you know their potential ceiling is very high, that their price can go up. Those are the type of players I'd be willing to take a chance on.
The video will continue after this quick intro.
So I'll start you guys out with Jalen Brunson. Jalen, he's going to be on a new team. He just recently got acquired by the Knicks, and he's always played behind Luka his whole career. So it'll be really interesting to see where he takes the opportunity as being the man in New York, and see, how he does, because he's gonna get every opportunity in New York, and have the ball in his hands all the time. The next person I'll talk about is CJ McCullough. CJ is just incredibly talented with his basketball moves and shooting. He's always played behind Damian Lillard, and he's yet to have a full season with his new team, the Pelicans. And I think mid last season he was traded, and he was still learning how to play with Ingram. So it'll be interesting this season to see how he does playing with Ingram and Zion. That team was probably one of the more exciting teams to watch this year, and I say he makes it to the All-Star team this year. And the next one here is his teammate Brandon Ingram. I'd say Brandon Ingram probably hasn't lived up to his potential of what he's capable of. A lot of people say he's a second coming to Kevin Durant. So if that's even remotely true, because he does have the high end shooting, and I think he really needs to just put it all together, his game all together, and average over 25 points this season, which is very doable, I think, with his talent. He just needs to put his mind to it, and he should have a great season this year as well. And of course, hopefully all these players stay injury free. Next player I'm going to talk about is Bol Bol. He's probably still 2 to 3 years in the making, but you can start getting his autos and RPAs for really cheap right now. I mean, this guy is over 7 foot, and he can shoot the lights out. He does have some health issues, so let's see if he can get healthy, find a team that suits his talent and skills, which wasn't in Denver, obviously. And if he gets that straight, and also his personal life issues, he's a high risk, high reward type of player, and something you may or may not be comfortable with. Next guy I'm going to talk about is Giannis. We got a sneak peek at how he was playing in the summer EuroLeague, I believe, tournament, and he looked great. He looks healthy, and he looks like he's gonna really do some big things this season. So we'll see. his card prices are already relatively high, so he really has to continue playing great, which I do expect him to do. Next player here I'm gonna go talk about is Michael Porter Jr. This kid has talent. He's very motivated. The big question mark is obviously his back. He signed that big contract with the Denver Nuggets, and right after that, he had to do surgery on his back. I do believe it should hold up for the short term. Who knows? But if he's healthy, I expect him to do big things this season. And next player I'm going to talk about is Tim Hardaway Jr. He's more of a sleeper pick for me just because his cards are so cheap, and he does have talent. And he does play with Luka, so he doesn't really get all the opportunities, but just his potential. He's just a sleeper pick because his prices of his cards are so low that you can just take a chance on it. If you have like his RPA or something, you can get it for a relatively good price and potential flip it. Next player I'm going to talk about here is Kawhi Leonard. He missed the playoffs 2 years ago, and he missed all of last season. And obviously the Clippers are very talented this year with Paul George and Norman Powell, John Wall. They should have a really good team to contend for the championship. So if he just comes out and play like the dark horse he's always been, then the Clippers should do well, and his cards should go up. And the next player here I'm going to talk about is Jamal Murray. He's been injured the last 2 seasons. Now he's back healthy. He should start the season, and he's a shooter. He is one of the best shooters, and he's very talented. Denver is a stacked team. He should do well as long as he stays healthy. And the next player I'm going to talk about is LeBron James. On pace to set the scoring record this year. He's currently at 37,000 points, and Kareem's at 38,387. So he should break the all-time scoring record this season, and also later next year, one of his sons should definitely get drafted to the NBA and also make headlines as the first father-son ever to play in the NBA at the same time. And just those headlines and just his stature himself should really jump his card prices.
Well, that's all for today's video, guys. Make sure you guys are commenting, liking, and subscribing, because big things are actually coming to the channel soon, including giveaways, new segments in production called Hobby Love and Market Analysis. So I can't wait for those to release to show you guys. So hit the subscribe button now. You'll soon be glad you did. Lots of exciting content coming down the pipeline. So stay tuned. Cardboard Stories out.